Hey guys, the show's about to start. Sit back, relax, take a hit, and enjoy.
Shut the fuck up, my bitch so stuck. I ain't yours, but I get the bucks, yeah.
You're listening to the Yeah on Ain't Been Home Radio, brought to you by Family Tides, the label.
TokeTok Radio with Mountain Man
And the Wizard.
and welcome back to another episode of TokeTok After Dark, featuring your favorite hosts, Mountain Man and
The Wizard, what's up, guys?
hell yeah, super excited to be here. We got some pretty fucking crazy conspiracy theories to talk about today, man, and I am like uber excited. How about you?
Oh, yeah. I'm like on the ride over here. I can't wait to hear.
Oh, man, so I hit Wiz with some crazy shit. Are we just gonna jump in?
Yeah,
Fuck it.
just go ahead and jump in.
Well, how about before we jump into this, why don't we give a shout out real quick to a awesome little business across the way, Nutri-Green, for providing us with the smoke for today's show, man. I'm
space
pretty
station.
excited. Hell yeah. Good shit,
dope.
man. We got over here I just lit up the jetpack, and it's shatter infused flour, so it's got a crazy taste on it. It looks like it's burning pretty good, and I love this tip, dude.
The infused tip, I know that was pretty exciting when you told me about it. It's pretty good.
Hell yeah. So anyways, getting back into it, man, I was super excited about how I was having a conversation with someone earlier today, and they were like, hey, man, did you know that the Earth is not a sphere? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Planets are spheres. Like, all planets are spheres. Like, it's a ball floating around in fucking outer space, you know, doing its thing. I know there's a lot more science involved. Wiz could probably get into that for hours, but it's not a sphere, bro. The Earth is actually closer to being flat than being a sphere.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Dude, I am telling you. So I said the same thing at first. I had my reservations about it, and I was like, dude, there's no way that the Earth is even remotely flat. Like, I grew up, you know, flat earthers, you know what I mean? But, but like, at the end of the day, so I start my Google search, right? And I'm like, oh my God, now I need to dive in. And as soon as I typed in, what is the actual shape of the Earth, bro? You'd be surprised what Google told me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So apparently, according to NASA and all these big agencies and all that bullshit, and according to Google, it says it right here at the top, it is a oblate spheroid. So it's technically still kind of a sphere, but if you look at that motherfucker, it looked like a pancake that rose too high off the fucking pan.
Yeah.
Like, no bullshit. And apparently most of the pictures that we see of the Earth from outer space are from its side axis. So,
You know the best description I can give it?
Like a deflated basketball?
No, not even the deflated basketball. You know those like dollar fucking balloons you get from like the Dollar Tree? The silverest ones?
Yes.
It's, like, laying down.
But so like the big thing is that I did not myself realize how, I mean, I guess it's not flat, but how smushed it is. But they say it's
speed,
from
right?
Yeah, it's from the speed of the rotation of the Earth. As it spins around, it sucks the equator out, if you will, and it almost flattens it out on its axis as it's spinning.
Hell yes.
And I just thought that was a really cool little trait about the Earth. So then I start diving deeper, and I'm like, okay, well, we have all these different planets that we're going to try and, you know, look at for external life from the Earth. You know what I mean? Like aliens and shit like that. And like, if you look, all of the planets that we have been trying to go to check for this all have the same shape.
Message.
But there are other planets in our solar system that do not have that shape to them. If you look here, Mars, one of the planets we're trying to go to right now, is an oblate spheroid, right? Another one that we've been looking into very heavily, Jupiter. Jupiter is an oblate spheroid. Saturn is an oblate spheroid. Neptune is an oblate spheroid. So it's just crazy that it's like all of these other planets, right, that are floating around us, if you will, have different characteristics that I was not made aware. Like, that it's not just common knowledge, you know what I mean, to just know that all of these planets are different shapes, because from the time you're put in school, you know, it's taught to you that everything's sphere, you know what I mean? That it's not a circle, it's not a pancake, it's not flat, it's not none of this shit. It's a sphere.
But flattened.
But flattened.
It's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
That's still bullshit.
I'm telling you. I mean, so like the sun is a
way.
sphere. It doesn't do that. And Venus is also a sphere.
Because it probably doesn't spin as fast.
It
right?
doesn't spin as fast, exactly. So I think that it's something to do with how fast it rotates. Maybe that also has to do with, a little bit of its atmosphere with gravity, all these other things. You know what I mean? That kind of make a planet.
Yeah.
It's just that it's crazy to see these similarities among other planets in our solar system.
Okay. I think it's bullshit. Okay, so real quick.
The Earth's flat.
So, no. Fuck that. All right, so. When the International Space Station takes a picture, why the fuck is it round?
Because where the International Space Station sits, it sits above.
Of course it does.
Seriously, though, like where it sits, though, it almost looks down on this oblate spheroid. Or, right? That's what I called it?
Yeah.
This oblate spheroid. It looks down at it. So when you take pictures of it, it's almost got like a circular look to it, right? However, it's just the angle. Okay. Like I tell you, bud, everything's perception.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So what about the satellites that aren't in those directions, like up in that? What if because there's certain satellites that are free roaming.
Well, yeah, but so these satellites, they don't roam up like across Antarctic down around South, or whatever, the South Pole and everything. It's this way because that's the way the Earth spins. So that's the way it takes its pictures. So when you look at it, I mean, even if you look at these pictures from NASA and all these different space organizations, now that I said that to you, watch when you go back and look at these pictures. The Earth's going to look different to you. You look at it and you can almost see where it elongates and it stretches.
Oh, yeah.
Because now you're looking for
that's science. I mean, I get that. I mean, we do that to a ball. It's going to do the same thing.
Exactly.
I get it.
A tire on a car as it spins too fast.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense that, like, why do pictures not show it? If it's like that, why can't we get a picture of the Earth?
It's not so much why can't we, it's why haven't we been given it.
True. I mean, you could think about that, but we just got to go to space, dude.
I think that's our next mission.
Yeah.
I think we need to call up Elon over there, man.
That bitch is going to be flat, and I'm just
and it's going to drop your jaw, and you're going to be like, what? How do I even, like, I feel so bad for making fun of flat earthers.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
For so long, I was like, the Earth being flat? There's no fucking way.
Ain't no way, boy.
You must be crazy. And it's like, well, I mean, like I tell everyone, this is why my views on everything are what they are. Is I love hearing other people's points of view on things because I don't know exactly what the fuck's out there on any of these subjects. You know what I mean? It's just everything is perception.
Message.
You know? Like when a scientist first went up there and he first looked at the Earth through that little tiny porthole, you know, he was probably like, oh my God, the Earth's a fucking sphere.
See, I guess I got to go to space and see for myself on some real
Yeah,
shit.
I swear to God, I get up there and it looks like an overcooked pancake. I'm going to be mad.
I'm going to be mad too. I'll apologize for acting like this on this particular episode. I will apologize to you.
But I'm telling you, man, it's like everybody's got 50% of the correct story. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, give or take some.
That's our government. That's our government.
Hell yeah.
So, are you ready for this?
Oh my fuck.
Okay. So, do you know about the God particle?
No.
Higgs boson.
I don't.
You don't know about that?
I mean, I've heard of the name Higgs boson
Of course, it's in the CreepyPasta.
Yeah, we shout out to
The Day God Blinked.
The Day God Blinked. You can check us out on any platform. Please, feel free.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Apparently, yeah, thank you for that. But apparently, you know, Siren, another shout out to our CreepyPasta, Siren, has definitive proof that in 2012, that's when they discovered the Higgs boson.
Oh man. So
So-
like when everything started going fucking nuts, pretty much.
Basically.
I feel like 2012 is probably, if I could put my finger on a fucking date.
It's going to be 2020. 2012.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking 2012 when everything just kind of started going kind of crazy, man.
Okay, so they got science. You know how I always bring in the science. I'm like, hey, what is the formula to figure out why this fucking Earth is this spherical, whatever.
What's the formula for why this exists?
So they ran that formula, and they got definitive proof that we actually are spiraling in a black hole created by the Higgs boson on accident. There is a 2% chance that that is happening right now, and we just don't, and I quote, we don't realize it's happening. That's the NASA president.
So we're all dying.
Basically.
Message.
And this all comes from NASA's website, and the Higgs boson, the God particle, basically accidentally opened a black hole on Earth, and now we're spiraling through it. And they got data proving that.
What kind of data?
Mathematics. Formulas.
Like, Jesus fuck.
There is a formula that they put all this bullshit in there, and it said there is a 2% chance that you are spiraling to your death in a black hole right now. Created by the Higgs boson.
Jesus fuck.
God particle. Yeah,
Dude,
right?
Let me tell you, if that is fucking true, government's getting sued.
Hell yes.
Oh, yeah.
How long we're spiraling.
Fuck all that. Yeah, they ran the test. Siren actually ran the tests against the orders of the European Organization of Nuclear Research. They actually told them not to do that formula, and they did it anyway for the public.
What the fuck?
So Siren is actually like showing us what's going on.
Is this just my flashback then, or am I actually here? Are we here? Are our souls actually having this conversation? Is the person listening on the other side of this mic actually listening, or am I just going fucking crazy?
I don't know. But
that's nuts.
Yeah. And I tend to believe more of that theory because they have scientific, they got mathematical.
But it's only a
equations
2% chance.
But still,
there's still a 98% chance that we are just here because we happen to be here.
Okay. Still, there's proof that the chance, it's not it could happen.
That it is happening.
But there's proof that it could be happening. Right now, we just don't know it. And I quote again, we just don't realize it. Which is nuts. Or could basically the theory on black holes be completely incorrect, and we're in a black hole, but it really doesn't do nothing to you. We're just traveling somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know because we've never been there.
There is physical proof being that, the Earth spins, 3,000 something miles an hour.
Yes.
Right? And the reason we don't feel that inertia is because we are born into it already. Like, it is already happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, that being said, theoretically, yes, the Earth could be traveling somewhere through space and time without so remember we talked about on I want to say it was After Dark number 4 or 5, something like that. We talked about
an earlier version.
Yes, we had talked about the fact that I had found a theory online that we are traveling through space and time, like all of life and existence as we know it is traveling through the void of space at incredible amounts of speed.
Yeah.
So imagine if the black hole that we had opened was big enough that the entirety
of the universe,
of what we conceive as the universe,
yes,
not the universe, but what we can conceive as it,
gotcha,
is flying through this fucking black hole right now.
Okay.
And that's why nothing's breaking. It's because it's so massive, right? Like and we were already born into it. See, I don't know if this was the God particle being opened so much as if this is something that has been happening for, as long as time can understand. Because think about it, when you're born into something, like say a fly's in your car,
okay,
right, and you're driving down the road because you forgot that bag of McDonald's in the back seat for a couple days.
Okay.
All right, and you get in your car and you're driving down the road at 60 miles an hour, and that fly is flying around inside of your car.
Yeah, at 60 miles per hour. Going
10, 15 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Now, when that fly is flying forward, he's technically flying 75 miles an hour.
Technically, yes.
But he doesn't realize it.
Yeah, he doesn't.
At all.
Yes. That's why we don't feel the Earth spin.
That is a visual representation of how we could be flying through this black hole and not even know it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
We could be on Earth. We could be
What's
having
at the
this
end,
conversation right now, and all this could be still happening, but it's on such a massive scale that it's not like breaking things apart in the way we would understand a black hole, like the way we observe small black holes, if you will, because we haven't, we don't know this in time and space. Things don't become science until someone actually observes it, records it, and documents. So all of this is theoretical. All of this is people sitting down brainstorming what the fuck could actually be going on out there. Because I promise you, me and you might only be on the fucking surface.
Yeah.
There could be so much more to it.
It could be.
But it's like I said, everybody has 50% of the truth.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Always.
And that's, I don't know if that's so much something that's like brought to us by the government or brought to it. I feel like it's just human nature. You know what I mean? Like say you're walking down the road and you find $100 bill on the ground. You're not going to go out and tell everybody in town you found $100 bill on the ground.
Oh, of course not.
Because someone might say, hey, man, I lost that $100 there.
Of course.
It's human nature.
Yes.
I heard this.
And it's fucking wild. Especially recently, within the past like 6 to 8 months, the advances in science that we've been making. The advances in understanding what's around us. Challenging the things that we have believed for millennia.
Now, I didn't challenge nobody. Oh, yes, you did. Challenge! Hey, challenge!
For generations.
Challenge! Challenge!
That's nuts, dude. I dig it. Sorry, I'm trying to find my other articles, dog. Sorry, I'm listening, though.
Oh, no, you're good.
I'm
You're
listening.
Good,
That fucking shit right there got me fucking toasted.
Oh, yeah. Guess what? And I just tried to relight it, and she is done. Looks like we are moving on to the next smoke of the show. What do we got here? I think this is the Pinhead Larry.
Pinhead Larry. Shouts out the Pinhead Larry.
Nope,
Shouts
never
out
mind.
the SpongeBob, by the way.
I think this is the hybrid NG. Or
it's the
NG.
Dirty Dan.
Dirty
I think,
Dan.
The Dirty Dan. I think that's what he said out there. The Dirty Dan.
I'd say I'm Dirty Dan.
It's crazy. How's it going?
It's
First
lighting pretty
impression.
good. Tastes good.
Tastes good.
I mean, it's in a raw wrap, so I mean, I like raws. They're
Yeah.
tasty, but I haven't quite got to the weed yet.
So the wrap is good. We're good there.
I think this is the infused one.
Yeah. So tell me, what do you know about the Black Knight satellite?
The Black Knight satellite.
That is.
I've heard it mentioned, and I mean, so I do a lot of like deep space exploration article reading. Like that kind of shit excites me because like it almost takes away like all the little. I don't want to say like it completely takes away like, you know, how what people are going through, their struggles, whatever, but it almost like makes them like everything here seems smaller. Like it just makes you seem like a grain of sand.
We're nothing to the universe. That's
what I'm saying. So it's one of those things that it enthralls me because it's something that I can't physically comprehend. You know what I mean? Like how big it is and how.
Oh yeah, of course. I do that.
Crazy.
If you just look up in the sky, I feel that way. Because when I look up in the sky, I'm like, I'm shit.
Yeah,
compared to
everything.
what's going on.
Like imagine the things that are going on not this side of the galaxy, but on a completely different side. Like even and that's such a human thing to say right there, on a completely different side, because we don't understand, we can't comprehend the fact that it is what infinity is, because fuck am I? We can't comprehend as humans what infinity is because everything has a beginning and an end. Everything observable in our science has a beginning
and an end.
and a fucking end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that.
Like everything we've ever created, even the things that we say last forever, eventually, over time, they will degrade and they will end. So it's just something that we can't comprehend. So then scientists try to say, well, this is the edge of the universe. This is where all things that we know as planets and life and whatever the fuck, this is where it stops. And then it's just this big openness, right? That's of course what they would say, because they can't fucking see it.
Of course.
Because now here we are, you know, how far into that other satellite? What's the one that we sent down?
The web.
The web satellite.
Yes.
Now we're, what, 3, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months? How
Yes.
long into this?
Yeah.
And
3 months? Yeah,
and
3
we
months. 3
have
months.
already seen things that we have never seen
We've seen
before.
the edge of the galaxy, or the edge of the universe, apparently. Apparently.
But what happens if you get to the edge of that universe and it's like the Dead Sea? Or not the Dead Sea. What's the name of that dead zone in the ocean where it's like a barrier reef, it drops off and it's just nothingness? It's in Finding Nemo. You know what I'm
Are
talking
you talking
about?
about the Marianas Trench?
Yes,
That's
or
off
whatever.
California.
You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
just...
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, dog. I feel you, dog. Good tangent there, bro. I like
sorry.
that. I like that.
It's just like, these things just make me think, man.
Okay.
Like,
So why I did bring up the Black Knight satellite is apparently, you know how the ISS, International Space Station, is about to come down and stuff like that?
Yeah, because
well,
it's
apparently all the space agencies involved are getting together and they're going to use the last bit of everything in the space station to shoot itself at the Black Knight satellite. Basically, the black, if you guys don't know, the Black Knight satellite is like what we think is a piece of the black debris. Well, I know you can see it, but it looks like a satellite.
yeah,
And it's just there. And no agency has said,
that's ours.
that's ours. So it's just a screenshot. But yeah, no,
It's a fucking satellite.
it's a satellite. So nobody out there said, hey, this is ours. So we have attempted in the past to go up to this satellite, but when we go up to it, it moves not further away, like shoots away, but it stays the same speeds to basically.
First time I heard about this, they called it an asteroid.
Yes. No.
Remember,
So
we were talking,
apparently
it was
it's
like a
breaking up.
potato-looking asteroid.
Yeah, and you see those little thingies
Yeah,
right there.
they're like
Apparently
solar
it
panels.
sprouted solar panels from this shit.
Sprouted solar panels?
Yeah.
They were talking about this being an
Yes.
alien life form of
Yes.
some sort, like some kind of spaceship, because it's been changing shape since it came
They
into our
believe that it's been around at least 1,000 years
What the
around our planet.
galaxy. How the fuck? So it's got to be, at that point, I also, to throw in towards that, I just saw a movie.
Documentary?
A documentary, that's the word I was looking for. Jesus, fuck. This next one's going pretty good. I just saw a documentary the other day about how they think there's a possibility, hear me out, that like the Mayan and Aztecs were able to somehow send something to space.
I believe it. I've heard of this.
Okay.
There is, specifically a Mayan chief.
Yes.
Like, scientists today don't even understand where he got this information put into his brain.
Yeah.
Because he was like, we have no proof because he's dead.
Obviously.
And gone.
We weren't fucking there,
But people believe because of this theory, the guy's IQ was like 2,000.
like something that's not even on our scales.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I know
Jesus
exactly what
fuck.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
But apparently they did build a rocket and put it in space. That's the whole. I've heard of that.
That's
it's
fucking
amazing.
crazy, though,
amazing.
isn't it?
I will obviously update.
Like when I was watching it, I thought it was like one of those like what do they call those types of documentaries?
Like one of those
like-
the fake ones.
Yeah,
or
like
whatever.
the mermaids
mockumentary.
and
Mockumentary.
yeah, and
Yes,
like
yes,
yeah. Oh, he's giving us a look like he's never seen the mermaid one. Yeah, so on what is it usually on, like National Geographic? Nat
Geo.
Yeah, that
Nat
one.
Geo, yep.
So they have like these specials where they'll run like a very interesting documentary about how mermaids could possibly exist. It's where they do all the UFO finding shit, the paranormal stuff, everything that kind of pushes the
They have
edge.
a pretty good Bigfoot one.
Exactly.
It's on Netflix.
And you
Pretty
know
good.
what's fucked is that they put in the description that these documentaries are fake or they're fictional.
But nobody catches it.
But no, and then it's like you watch this shit and it looks so like they're like, yeah, dude, this is real footage of Bigfoot, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna obviously watch this real footage of Bigfoot, you know, and then you see it and you're like, dude, that's fucking Bigfoot. If I ever were to like see something in fucking like out there in the ether, dog, you know what I mean? If I was walking through the woods and I saw that run across, I'd be like, holy fuck, I just saw Bigfoot. There would be no other fucking explanation for it. It did not look like a bear. It didn't look like a horse. It didn't look like a goat. It didn't look like a fucking a rabbit that was mutated by fucking the government. That's not what it looked like. I promise you. This motherfucker looked just like Bigfoot. No other fucking explanation. So then it strikes the question, was it animated into there? But it doesn't look that way. You know exactly which one I'm talking about. The dude that was sitting in the trees across the fucking forge or whatever.
Yeah.
And
I know
Bigfoot
exactly.
ran down the hill, like 50 fucking feet from him. Yeah, that was Bigfoot, dog.
It was probably real. I believe that, though.
Has to.
I believe that. I 100% believe that. Bigfoot is real. I 100%.
But why can't somebody
believe in Bigfoot.
why can't somebody that's like big in the science community just come out and be like, hey man, it's true. All these things exist. The fucking what's it? The water apes, the fucking Bigfoot.
Okay. So now you gotta go into your inner conspiracy. Does the government want us to know the truth on that?
But why?
Because
not?
It is as easy as thinking of seeing a Bigfoot, picking a gun up and killing it, and then showing the world, hey, I just killed a Bigfoot.
But see, that is so human,
It never
though. You know what I
happens.
mean? Like, okay, I finally found this mythical creature that we have been telling tales of for thousands of years. Let me kill it. So that way I can show it to the world. Like, why can't Bigfoot just come out?
Well, see,
I'm calling you out at Bigfoot. Get your fucking ass out here, motherfucker. We need to smoke a blunt and talk about some shit.
For the longest time, the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
For the longest time, we sat there and said the Loch Ness Monster is a fairy tale. It's a cryptid, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we discovered what we thought the Loch Ness Monster was. We discovered a carcass in Loch Ness. So
Why did I not hear about this? When did it happen? In 1972?
No, it was. I did a report on it in 11th grade. So
so like
06.
1982. I'm just playing.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. So 06.
Yeah.
I did a report on it. So maybe 05. Maybe it was a little older. I'm not quite sure. But they found a car. Like, they have pictures of it. Just look at it. Just look it up.
Well, that's like I mean, but see, that kind of stuff can be made too. I don't know.
Of course, that could be completely
so the giant
fake,
bones that were found in, like, what was it, India or something like that? Like, so do you believe those are real? Because they put on the internet that was paper mache or some shit like that.
Yes, I'm not quite sure. I don't know too much information on those, so
But see, then it's like fucked, because you look at all these things that like Russia's doing right now to their citizens with, you know, keeping them from the internet and everything like that, and changing things on the internet so that way it doesn't look, you know, the way that it's supposed to. A lot of editing and stuff, so that way it fits the essentially the way they want you to think.
Yeah, the narrative.
You think that our government doesn't do that to us?
They do. It's called subliminal messaging.
That's what I'm saying. So, to some extent, who the fuck do we believe? What do we believe?
Nobody.
50% of the truth.
Reddit. I'll say Reddit. Believe Reddit.
Believe Reddit?
Believe Reddit.
I mean, if anything, believe Reddit. Nah, don't believe Reddit.
Don't believe
Please.
Reddit. Don't believe
there is some things on Reddit I do not need you to believe. And
please.
trust me, I think half of them are put there by the Clintons.
Yeah, bro.
But we're going to move on from that. But seriously, no, there is some crazy shit on Reddit, man. And like every now and then it's like we joke around and we're like, man, you know, we should just like we'll be into the discussion about something and we'll be like, bro, think about this. Da 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 da. And he's like, man, think about this. And we're like, man, we could totally put a fucking conspiracy theory up on Reddit. You know, like crazy shit, dude. Like,
it's nuts, bro. So please,
so anybody can do
Reddit.
exactly, because
Please.
anybody could do it. I mean, I'm not saying that we've done it, But anybody could literally get up there and be like,
Yeah.
yo, so the sky is really like a neon orange color, but y'all don't see that because the government has plates put up around the fucking earth. It's called the Thunderdome or some shit like that.
Bro.
And it's supposed
Did
to
you just
protect
invent
us.
a conspiracy?
And it's supposed to protect us from asteroids and aliens, and everything that we see in the sky is really just on like some sort of computer screen, like what's that one game where they have all the kids come in and fight to the death?
What?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they take people from like 12 different places.
Oh, you talking about the Hunger Games?
The Hunger Games, bro. We're in a giant version of the fucking Hunger Games right now. Shouts out to the Hunger Games, dog. How crazy would that be, bro? And and that's why not everybody can just shoot fucking missiles up into the fucking sky, because that's why, you know what I mean? Because like you got to have permission to open up that portion of the sky at night, so that way people can't see it, and then you can shoot the rocket through the dome.
The dome.
Yeah. Maybe it's a double-sided thing. That's why the International Space Station takes pictures of a fucking sphere.
My God. Did you just invent a conspiracy theory, dog?
Yeah.
I think you just...
Okay, don't believe that, though. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's false. It's just in one ear and out the other.
On Reddit, dude. Like, I'm going to have to
is
look
it
that up.
believable, though?
Oh, yes.
Yeah? Like, you think that they would do some
Completely
shit like...
believable.
But who would be behind it? It wouldn't be our government. It wouldn't be Russia. It wouldn't be any of those motherfuckers. You know who would be behind it? The fucking Rothschilds.
The
dog.
Rothschilds? I dig it. The Rothschilds are in some shit.
They're behind everything,
They
bro.
are. Dude.
Like, I'm pretty sure if God lives on Earth, I'm not saying that the Rothschilds are God. What I'm saying is that they serve him.
Yeah.
Either God or the devil, one or the other.
Yeah, they do own 98% of...
Yeah. I'm just
whole
saying, if
world's money.
anyone has split their
fucking
hand to put their hand on that contract to say, I'm
it's
selling my
them.
soul to
It's
whatever,
them.
it's fucking them.
It's them.
Shouts out.
Don't come after us, please. We're sorry.
No, but if you're down for investment opportunities, please let
yeah.
us know at The Roundtable. 75, or, oh shit, nope. It's TRT Productions 757 at gmail.com.
No, you're actually absolutely wrong.
Oh my God.
It is TokeTok Radio at Outlook.com. Thank you, guys.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love it.
Hell yeah.
My bad. Been smoking these fucking pre-rolls, man. And
Oh,
they
yeah.
are-
And by the way, if you guys are having trouble with the app, the radio station, you guys can email us at help.toketalkradio at Outlook, and we'll take care of that. We'll help you guys out on that front.
Hell yeah, man. Fucking appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, dog. Got you.
What is the next one we are smoking?
I have no clue.
I just put out the Dirty Dan.
You just put out the Dirty
Ooh,
Dan?
How about we go back for another blunt?
Okay. I
We got
dig it.
this pre-roll blunt here. This is... oh, man. I was trying to read it to see if it had the name on it. I don't think so, but I'm too stoned to remember. This is a pre-rolled blunt with a nice little glass tip. I don't think it's infused, but it looks delicious. My lungs are screaming.
I feel you, dog. I feel you. All right.
Fuck.
No.
No. Please, Wiz, light this one for me.
I feel you. All right, so I know we were off yesterday, so I was on Reddit.
Yeah.
Like after the kids went to sleep, so I started getting in on that.
Ready for this? I was in bed, drum roll please, by 7 p.m.
That's gross.
Right?
That's gross.
You know the last time I was in bed before fucking...
When I was 13.
3. I don't know. I've just kind of been like running full speed lately. I don't know. So like everything big that's coming with the radio station and all that. You know, fucking shouts out to Quick Wake and everything. Super excited to come meet you guys soon. For sure. And then just meeting with everyone out here to try and get, you know, the best team behind everything to be able to produce at a level that we didn't even dream of doing at one point. You know, it's just crazy because this started as just a hobby, as something that we were just kind of doing together, kind of preaching to the world, and and it almost invite, you know, a bigger group into our smoke sesh. You know what I mean? Just talking about the crazy things that we talk about, just to almost excite people, you know? So it's just nuts, man, to finally be stumbling upon something bigger than ourselves. You know what I mean? It's no longer about just the funny conspiracy jokes and everything like that. We're speaking to the world, man.
Yeah, right.
Preaching
But speaking
the
of like real things, so I went on, like I said, I was one on Reddit. So, and I stumbled across this thing. It was brand new. Like literally, it was like 2 days ago. It came up there. It was a good thread. They were like almost 100K in that motherfucker. It was like real quick. So basically, the dude who made it or chick who made it and asked one question: what would be the most scariest, or just the scariest message to get from outer space? Because you know how we get like radio signals and stuff like that. What happens if we got one of those radio signals and it actually came out and said something?
Oh my God!
What would be the scariest thing to hear in that recording?
We're coming to kill you.
We're coming to kill you. That was a lot. A lot of people said that, but there was one. Only one person said it, and I found it like almost at the very beginning, and I liked it. It was like perfect. The message said, "You are the last. Do better than us."
Oh wow!
Right?
That's fucking tough.
Right?
Oh my God! So, but how would they know that we're the last?
I don't know.
Maybe there is an edge to the galaxy. I don't know. That would be scary.
I just found it tough as fuck. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, bro.
Imagine, to no longer feel like, I mean, it would take away the drive, I think. Well, no, I don't think it would take away the drive for exploration.
No, because there are
anything.
people on this planet that are going to take that message and try to disprove it to make it, like, basically back to norm.
Yeah.
Like, there are people like that. I don't think we're going to take that. If it just said that, scientists are going to look and be like, well, hey, they're going to say exactly what you just said. How do they know we were the last?
Yeah.
Maybe we were just the ones that caught the message. Message. I mean, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, no, that's tough. I feel like if it were true, though, I feel like there's definitely people out there, even today in our world, that would try to do their best at almost messiahing, out into the universe what we have to offer from Earth.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's already companies that are working together right now to try and develop plans to like plant grass and make a atmosphere on Mars.
Oh yeah, I did hear
Like in
about
some
that.
kind of like gel astroturf bullshit that they're going to spray the entire surface of Mars with. How crazy is that? Think about, you're going to spray something on the entire surface of an entire planet.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
That's fucking mind-blowing. I mean, I know it's not as big as Earth, right? I believe Mars is what, like a sixth of the size or something?
Yeah, it's smaller.
It's
Definitely
smaller. But the idea that we're going to encompass an entire planet in something, it's just mind-blowing.
So basically, Elon's about to become a trillionaire.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's going to have to invent a new number. I think that's the main problem that's stopping society right now from space travel, is we do not, as a planet, as a society, and not even just a society as in like as in like a species, we do not have the funds to, like, we don't even have the number that would be to invent, to do this kind of stuff yet. Like our economy is going to plummet when.
Oh, we're gonna tank.
Yeah,
and hopefully I'm not alive for it, but we're gonna tank.
Yeah, because the things that we have to do in order to build what we're going to be doing, like, it blows my mind.
It's
like
the Rothschilds. All the Rothschilds are gonna be like, you know what?
Here it is.
Fuck the world. Switch. Done. Like, we're fucked. Like,
either that or they finally chime in and they're like, is this thing on? Okay, guys, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to go to outer space, and we are going to colonize every planet that we can. Rothschild's out.
Rothschilds.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the only way that I know that maybe Elon's like like a lost child or something from the Rothschilds. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It's just nuts. Like, the amount of money that they are going to need in order to spray the entire surface of another fucking planet in anything. I don't give a fuck if it's in used trash. I mean, just the amount of travel we're going to have to do back and forth to bring these things. It's a whole fucking planet, dude. I mean, if you can land on it, I'm probably certain that you cannot, I repeat, you cannot tow behind you what you need to cover that entire planet.
No, it's going to take like years.
If you're landing on it.
It's going to take years to cover.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're going to have to, like, I mean, we're talking generations after us.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that they want to eventually have, I mean, a biologically artificial atmosphere.
Hold on.
Yeah. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The only artificial part of it is the fact that we created it, not we, because we smoke too much weed for that shit. But we, as in
it's a human species.
as the human species, have created. And theoretically created.
Theoretically?
I say theoretically only because they haven't put the shit on the fucking planet and there's not an atmosphere around it. Okay, even an asteroid. Give me something. You know what I mean? But they haven't done it yet. I think they're working on maybe trying the moon first, but the moon doesn't really work like a planet, so I don't know if that'll work. But anyways, moving on.
Whole planet?
The whole fucking planet, dog. You know what that would do? Like, we could literally colonize anywhere.
That'd be kind of cool. That's actually pretty dope. So what's the company that's doing it?
Well, I know one of them. Anything that Elon's got his hands on.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And then probably NASA.
NASA.
Fucking, I don't know, you name it. I'm pretty sure that Russia was in on it for a little bit there. And then I'm pretty sure China was in on it there for a little bit. A couple other places, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, man, it's just crazy. Like, I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for space travel.
Right.
Fucking A. So, you got any other conspiracy theories that you were kind of searching through the internet for?
Yeah, actually, I wanted, because I don't think we posted the one where I talked about it, but what's his name? He's from SNL.
Oh, yes.
Pete Davidson.
Pete motherfucking Davidson.
Okay, so we all know that Pete Davidson had dated, real quick, like Ariana Grande.
Yep.
Kim K now? Yeah,
yes.
Kim K now. So
I think there was one more, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it was before Ariana Grande. But anyway, so this brand new conspiracy popped up about Pete Davidson trying to infiltrate the Illuminati by dating these known Illuminati members, these females, i.e. Ariana Grande, Kim K, and all that.
Yeah.
So he's dating these girls to infiltrate the Illuminati to find out if the Illuminati had anything to do with 9/11, because his father was killed in the 9/11 attacks.
Oh my God.
So basically he's been doing like secret squirrel shit to find out if the Illuminati basically killed his dad. And so based off that, well, what do you think he would do if it was true? If it was true, well, what happens?
Oh my
What
God.
does Pete Davidson do?
Does he then turn into like some kind of John Wick and like, oh my God, you took my dog type shit? You know what I mean? And like just start fucking off.
Or does he just expose them?
Maybe. That would be crazy. If he just came back and he was just like, hey, look at all these pictures I have of everything that they have done. The Illuminati is real. Boom. Here it is. What would you do, bro? I would probably literally shit a brick.
Yeah,
an entire brick.
I probably would too.
New
like,
pants.
Some real shit.
That is the
and you know what? It'd
there.
be even worse if the Illuminati stepped up and claimed it.
Oh my fuck. They just took over everybody's TVs one day and they were just like,
Greetings,
hello.
citizens of the world.
This is
a
the
message from
Illuminati
Anonymous.
speaking. I'm real. I'm here. And I control everything. But then who are you? You know, like, are you the government? Are you the?
They're the Illuminati.
Like, but
that's who they are.
So now here begs the question that that organization. No, I'm not saying like NATO or something, but that organization that they say like the one world government that like exists in the shadow government. Who do you think runs the shadow government?
In my opinion, the shadow government is ran by the 1% of the 1%.
Okay, so obviously Rothschilds.
Yes.
Okay.
Rothschilds, Clintons, Bushes.
Yeah. You think Musk? Or maybe,
no,
you know what?
Not yet.
I think that Musk isn't inside of it, and that's why he gets so much backlash.
Like
from
criticism
everybody.
and stuff like that?
Because he is as rich as he is, and they're like, oh my God, they're like, he's making, close to what people think that we have. We need to shut that shit down.
Yeah, right. No, but basically, I believe the 1% of the 1%, but that 1% was associated in some type of like Illuminati-esque club, like the Bushes, Skulls and Bones from Yale. Another Skulls and Bones member, Jeff Bezos, Skulls and Bone member.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man, I did not know that.
Clinton, Skulls and Bones as well. And then obviously the Clintons were involved with Bohemian Grove.
Yeah.
The Bushes as well.
Yep.
The Rothschilds.
The missing laptop.
Yeah.
All the bodies found under the owl. All of that. Looking at me like you don't know what I'm talking about.
But that is the shadow government to me.
Yeah.
Like, it is like...
the organization that meets together in some private place to...
I'm not going to say one world order, because it's not one world order.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, like... Yeah, I'm going to have to go with that on some real shit. Yeah.
There's no other word in the English dictionary for what we are looking for.
I can't change my mind. But yeah, no, it's the one, like you said, the Rothschilds, the Clintons, the Bushes, people like that. There's probably even members of that are from like the UAE, like all those princes and stuff like that. There's probably some of those guys are rich as shit.
Like they're not even on like some of them are
a prince
encroaching on
invented
making
a whole
their
country, Dubai.
Yeah,
like he invented a country out of nowhere.
Like they're about to invent new amounts of like money, like things that are like unconceivable.
It says what we think.
Like, have you ever seen a quintillion of dollars? $1 quintillion. What's that? 5? It would be the fifth space.
Wow.
Like past the fourth. Like we're at, what are we at? Billions, and then we have trillions. I don't even think we're there yet.
I don't know, dude. That's just a lot, dude.
Quadrillions.
I'm good at billions.
Quintillions. Oh my God.
I know this sextillion is another one.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy, dude. Like, we probably don't even understand half of it. Like, there's probably so much money that, like, theoretically money, you know what I mean? Like, not, like they probably hold on to, like, more, like, physical stuff, like gold and silver.
Yes.
You know, precious things. Yes, stocks, assets, you know, in different businesses and companies and inventions. You know what I mean? Royalties and stuff like that. Like, it's...
They don't have all that money. That's the crazy part. How much do you think Elon's worth? The billions, right?
I know that Elon's not... Well, so he's worth, like... theoretically. You know what I mean? 2 point whatever
billion or whatever.
Yeah.
But technically, he has said it that he's worth nothing. He has no money. He has like $150,000 paycheck or some shit, and he like does something else with it.
Yeah.
But like when he needs money, he sells stock.
Yep.
That's and like Jeff Bezos. Like if Jeff Bezos didn't own Amazon, he'd be worth probably a couple billion.
Yeah, maybe. If that.
But without Amazon, he ain't worth shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy to think that everybody thinks that they're like so rich, but it's like they're rich because they own something, like you say, invention. Amazon is his moneymaker, man. It's almost.
But if he were to sell all of his fucking stocks, bro,
it's going to be the first $1 trillion company.
I thought at one point he had talked about possibly selling out of Amazon, and somebody else was supposed to take over now.
Probably his wife.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
He paid a shit ton of money to his wife.
Oh my God,
dude!
dude.
Retarded amount of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
He got, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
Tell you, man. Terrible sometimes.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like, bruh. But anyway.
Fucking A, man. I can't even imagine.
It's nuts. It's nuts. So, speaking of the 1% of the 1%,
yeah.
like going back to like the UAE, like when you think like Elon's the richest person in the world, right? I believe he's the richest person. Him or Bezos.
On books.
Yeah. But there's this dude, he owns cell phone towers, and he's worth like a couple $1 trillion.
That's
right
what I'm saying.
Like it's retarded.
Yeah, like too much money. Like you would never be able. Like so they did this study on Elon's like amount of worth or whatever that if you started making $10,000 a day or something like that from the time like 1965 until current day, you still wouldn't even have like 10% of what he's worth. Well, what his company is worth.
That's retarded.
Dude, fucking crazy.
That's crazy. It's crazy. Just to like think about it, I'm high right now. But
Yeah,
I
know,
like
me too.
think.
Like it's nuts. So like
nuts, dude.
it's almost unfathomable the amount of money that these people have. So like when we see them like going to space and everything like that, I get that costs a lot.
Do you think
stuff,
Elon is working towards like taking over the world?
I don't think he's working towards maybe taking over the world as much as he is like working towards people just following him as some kind of messiah.
Taking over the world. That's the same.
Well, not the world, just a faction. And then he wants to take him to Mars. We talked about this.
Oh yeah, we have. That is right.
His small faction and him are going to go to back to Mars.
Back to the mother planet.
Yep.
Dude.
And they are going to spray the green foam across the land and sky and grow grass and crops.
Okay.
And
Okay. Speaking of
atmospheres and clouds.
do you think
artificial clouds?
artificial clouds? I've heard about that.
Yeah, no,
They
that's
actually-
a real thing. They control the
actually
weather.
said-
The government can control the
They
weather.
actually said
I've seen it.
Bill Gates from Microsoft is
Yeah.
making fake snow. To be basically using clouds that are there and using a device to force snow into these clouds on like a 90-degree day in Los Angeles and make it snow from those clouds.
There is no way. I need to see this. We are going to LA. Please stand by. That video is loading.
Not even gonna lie.
Yeah, dude. Like, I swear to God, if we are out there, Bezos, I'm calling you out, bro. If you have this ability, you better make it snow in LA May 1st. I promise you, dog. Show it to the world.
But yeah, when I was doing a little research for the show, man, I came across it. I didn't want to use it, but I had to mention it, dude. Since we got on the subject, had to mention it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's not. He's trying to make it.
It's like, so I can't say I've seen them do it, but I've seen like videos of a place that I've driven by before. You know what I mean? Like in my travels, like, you know, I drive fucking everywhere. I'm like always down for a car ride. So, ooh, feeling it. I feel you. Hell yeah. But during my travels, my car rides and stuff like that, I've ran across interesting buildings that I thought were cool. And so, you know, you Google, what is this building known to do type shit. And no, bullshit, bro. No fucking bullshit. The government has the ability to control the weather. Like they can make clouds and like start storms and like we're like everything, bro. I'm not saying that this is how things happen, but no, think about all the droughts that happened back way when the West was having all that problems with growing things. It was like what, 60s, 70s, 80s, something like that, back when we were like really into inventing things.
Oh, yeah.
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 So how
Cold
do
War
you think?
times.
How do you think all that stuff was fixed? The government, or at least that's what I.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. This is another conspiracy theory by the Mountain Man. But no, seriously, they can't control the weather though. That is real. Like, do your research, Google it. It's like, I'm sure NASA. I think it's NASA that has a lot. NASA has a lot to do with it. You know what I mean? But no bullshit. If you go online and Google who can control the weather or some shit like that, they can. It's a thing.
That's gross.
Yeah, like, so, I mean, but they do it to, I guess, study the ability to predict, like, extreme weather and stuff like that. So they say. But, I mean, obviously, your rabbit hole starts right there. Like, if there's an entrance sign, and you were like, that's the door. You feel me?
But the movie's good. It's a conspiracy movie.
Yeah.
Gerard Butler plays in it. It's
Yeah.
like, basically, somebody takes over what the government
Yeah.
uses to make storms and stuff like that, and somebody hacked it, and then a whole bunch of shit happened.
Yeah.
I think that could happen.
Yeah.
If the government, I think that's why the government does not say, hey, this is what we can do. Because then somebody's going to try and hack that.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, if you ever seen that movie,
Yeah.
shit goes fucked, bro.
No, I feel you. I mean,
They
that
put
could
like
be,
tornadoes
like,
on like Antarctica, bro. Like shit was retarded.
the perfect storm. Day after tomorrow. Check out these titles on popular streaming devices like Netflix, and shouts out to whoever the fuck else wants to take us on. I'm just kidding. Hell yeah, man, but that really, like, that could be some crazy shit. I don't know, man. Makes you wonder about all the rabbit holes when what's his face there? Putin boy.
Putin.
Yeah, he was on that speech and he said that I'm going to do something that the world has never seen. It's like, okay,
What is he? What?
what is he talking
Okay,
about?
for one, I hate to talk about it, but like the nuke, we've seen
Yeah.
the nuke before, so
Yeah.
it's probably what's gonna happen.
I don't know. I mean, so
Like
like,
a laser beam that's gonna like AIs are gonna come out of nowhere.
that would be crazy, bro. Imagine it would be like what Red Dawn, but it's
Bro,
robots.
with robots,
Bro,
that'd be
Red Dawn mixed with iRobot. That'd be some crazy
Are we
shit.
ready for that?
I don't think I'm ready for that.
I don't think I'm ready for that.
I'm not ready
Are
for
you
that.
ready? I don't know if you're ready.
Are you ready for that?
Are you ready for that?
You good?
Hell yeah.
I don't think I'm ready for that,
No,
bro.
me
I mean,
neither.
what do we
I'm
do
the
at that
worst shit.
point? Bunker?
Just no.
Because what if they dig into
Okay,
our bunker?
do you want to hear my honest opinion?
Okay.
What would happen?
Please, let me know. What is our... Okay, don't tell me any specifics because they can't know. But what's our escape plan?
Our escape. Well, for one, our escape plan is to
Because I'm obviously...
probably
we're
go
coming.
underground.
Yeah,
And this is why.
okay.
Because all them robots are going to be just fucking shit up.
Yeah.
And then
Hardcore.
what the U.S. is going to do is we're going to be the U.S. and we're going to nuke ourselves.
Yeah.
And
Nuke ourself?
yes,
What?
Yes.
You think? Yeah,
Yes.
they would sacrifice. I saw those
Yes.
lives they've done before.
yes.
Continue.
I 100% believe that basically it'd be like old school, like Blackbeard. Blackbeard destroyed his own shit before
Yeah.
he was boarded and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, so
Like-
that way they don't get all of our secrets.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Basically,
we are
like-
essentially the ship in this.
Yes.
Okay.
And I strongly believe if something like that happened,
I
we
feel like I've been
would
walked on by the government. I can dig it.
we would literally, but we have to be honest. I don't believe the government will say, well, the acting president would be like, well, this is what we're going to do.
We're going to Mars.
Elon,
Get aboard Elon's ship. Here we go.
okay. So,
Okay, sorry.
No,
Seriously, jokes aside, where are we going, homie?
underground. Has to.
Underground. Okay, so
Find the deepest cave that we can build something safe to go down.
Hollow Earth. We're going down Antarctica.
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 Okay.
Getting aboard the plane. Hey, you coming with us? Hell yeah. He said he's down. We're going to Antarctica. We'll pack up the kids, the family, some animals or some shit like that, right? And we'll fly to fucking Antarctica right into Hollow Earth, and we'll just let Russia and the United
we
States
can
do
dap
their
up the
thing.
reptilians, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Then we meet everybody, and we're exposed. Hey, Bigfoot, what's good, my dude? You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to smoke a blunt with every single one of them.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like a mermaid, we're gonna smoke a blunt together. I don't know if you can breathe the blunt, but like if it doesn't have to, I don't know. Maybe we get them like some kind of concentrate.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, like a RSO or something,
Yeah,
and they just drink it. You know, goddamn. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I wanna bring the good word of cannabis to the world. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay, of course.
But I don't know, man. I'm about high. How about you?
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm just like, man.
Bliss.
At least I got everything off my mind that I was going to
Yeah.
do for the show before this happened.
Hell yeah,
like,
man.
dude.
I feel you.
Like, I did want to give a shout out to Quick-Wig, like, on some real shit.
Hell yeah.
Like,
So
yo,
shout him out, bro.
Oh, that's all I wanted to do.
Oh.
Don't want to do too
super
much.
Yeah, no, I feel
Just
you.
super excited.
Yeah.
I mean, just
No, we can't wait
because
to
I've
see
never
you guys.
expressed it on the podcast
Yeah.
before. I'm unless you guys know, I'm super excited. I'm not grouchy at all. Like, I'm just super duper excited.
Hell yeah, man. I can't wait, dude. It's going to be fun. I mean, I can't wait to come out and meet everybody, to go
and
out and see what LA has to offer. I know we're going to be bringing our videographer with us, so that way he could be
and I
taping
wanted
everything
to,
as we're out there.
Shout out Family Tides too.
Oh,
we didn't
fuck,
even say
dude.
that.
We haven't even said it yet.
We
but,
got
okay.
Kato on our producer tonight on this lovely episode.
Hell yeah, man.
So,
Really excited about the things coming together with our companies, dude, and this merger a little bit here, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot wait to see everything that we are going to do when we finally, you know what I mean?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and everything
Oh, yeah.
happens, bro. Like it's going to be amazing. I mean, the quality and the hard work and dedication that went into this track from Family Ties, man. Really, seriously, love to y'all. Appreciate you guys.
definitely. And then we also decided that we are going to finish up the last settlement. CreepyPasta's coming up soon.
Hell yeah, man.
So we'll get that, and then of course 420 News coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll try and get that out.
Hell yeah.
Anything else you want to show? You want to shout out anybody, man? No, I think we did everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty stoned.
Yeah, me too.
Time for a sandwich and a nap. Fucking
But yeah, until next time, always remember, keep your tinfoil hats and your bowls close. You never know what may happen.
peace, y'all.